Okay, welcome back. What I want to look at today is the electrotechnical systems and equipment. Okay, and we're going to continue with that. And again, we're looking at Unit 305. Okay, and this is sitting gills, 2357 and 5357. Now remember that the knowledge acquired here is still relevant here. Okay, and we're looking at, let's just go down. Session 9, types of containment. Okay. Drop, make sure we can get into view. Okay. Now here we have in session, the learner will be able to have the opportunity to state the constructional features, applications, advantages, and limitation of types of conductor containment systems. Okay. And here we are. Now I don't need to read this out to you. This is just showing you one type of trunking. Okay. So I'm just making sure that we can get it in view. Okay. Okay. And here we have steel conduit. Now here we have solid drawn, okay, and we have welded, seam welded conduit, okay. Now here, this is normally be black enamel is solid drawn, okay, and we can have galvanized as well, okay. Now here, we're going to make sure that you can get this into view, okay. Okay, make sure we get it into full view. Okay. And here you can see that you have black enamel. Okay, so we can go across and you can get the text into full view. Okay, I'll just go up. Make sure we get it fully up. Okay. 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 Use of steel conduit. Okay, steel conduit is best used when you want to provide good mechanical protection. Now you can deal with this for yourselves. I don't need to go anything further on that. And here we have a variety of fittings. I mean, tremendously amount of fittings here. Okay. Let's just make sure that we can get the text in full. Okay. Okay. And here we have your text as well. Okay. We'll just pan back. Okay, good. Okay, good. Camera accessories, you don't need me to do anything further than that for you. Okay. Okay. I'll come in certain areas at certain points and pull back, pan back in full view. Okay. Okay. Now PVC conduit. Okay. Again here, you have it in full view. Okay. Okay. Now again here, you read this for yourself. You don't need me not to read this up to you in any shape or form. You're level 3 guys, okay, and girls. Okay, here we are. Okay. And here we are in class to this type of accessories here as well. Okay. Okay, good. And here you have conduit being laid, okay. I'm showing you this now in full, okay. And let's just go back to we can get it into full view. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, pan back. Okay, and here we have flexible conduit, okay. And all I'm going to show you here is your motor in use, okay, in full view. Okay. I'm just telling you. Now remember that this section here is applicable, and you need to ensure that it is still relevant at this point in time, whether it is present, future, or past. Now at this moment in time, it is the 18th edition of the IEE regulations, which is our Bible for the electrical trade. Okay. Now make sure that this is still relevant and the numbering has not changed. You would need to be looking at the flexible conduit system applications. Okay. Okay, good. Stand back. Okay. And we can green a little bit. Okay, good. Cable trunking, okay, that's for you to know. Okay, again, applicable to you. Okay, and here we have the trunking lighting systems, okay, in full view. Okay, hand back, make sure we can get this in view. Okay. Okay, and again here we're showing you how the conduit is secured to the trunking. Now this has been cleaned off to make a good bonding, but remember that in time and vibration causes the conduit to come loose. So you are strongly recommend every time that you run a separate earth to make sure that the conduit is bonded to earth, irrespective of whether or not this connection is secure. Okay, so you run a separate earthing in your conduit system to make sure that the application and the appliance is secure and bonded down to the trunking at a different point if need be. Okay. Safety, 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 always. Okay, let's have a look at you. Okay, sorry about that, I was just trying to see how to adjust the camera better. Okay. Okay. Now this here, advantages and disadvantages, completely yours to read and to review. Okay. Nothing more for me to do on that. Okay. And here we have many trunking, different sizes of trunking. Okay. Okay, so nothing again here for me to do. Now again, bear in mind you have YT1, YT2, YT3, etc., YT4. Okay, make sure you know what size trunking you're going to use, and remember the spacing factor applicable to each type of trunking. Okay. Here you have bench trunking. This trunking is fitted on the top of benches with socket outlets and other accessories fitted onto the surface of it. It is most commonly used in schools and colleges and is predominantly plastic. Okay. 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 And here you have your buzz bar trunking. Now let's get into to this completely. Okay, so you can see this in detail. Here's your your connections where your buzz bar would link into. Okay, supply lines, and that would act as your supply to your machines. Okay, so you have your connections here. That one's connected to a machine, and this would be three-phase and neutral with earth systems. Okay. Okay. We're just going to pan out. Okay. So make sure that you can see it in full. Okay. Okay. Let's go back up. Okay. And here you are again with your bus bar trunking system, which is supplied. That's your main switch. That supplies your bus bar. So you have three-phase and neutral system here. Okay. All right. And it's going through your concrete floor. So this would have been prepared prior to your concrete floor. So there would be an insulation, a access point gap built into the concrete floor to allow this to happen. Okay. And your circuits can be tapped off your bus bars to your main installation. So you have your final circuits. Just that will be your distribution board, three-phase and neutral with earth. Okay. Okay. Okay, power tracks. Okay, these are located in your flooring systems. Okay, let's just make sure you can see that in full. And you don't have to be wondering what it is or what it's trying to say. Okay. Let's go look up. Okay. Power tracks. On the floor trunking, okay, again here we have a system that is applicable and is useful. Okay. Let's make sure you can see it in full. Okay. Okay. Type of tray and racking, okay, so forth, okay. And again, just showing you here how it is installed and how it would run. Okay. And here's where your trunking, where the racking, where the tray is located. Okay, it's coming across here and it's going to feed this system here. Okay, this appliance. Now normally this would be an air system providing hot air or cool air in summer or winter, depending time of season. Okay. Okay. Come back a little bit, make sure you can see it in full. Okay. And here you have now let me just get this clearer. Hopefully we can, okay? So you can see this in full. Now distance equal, okay? I'll show you here the system of how it's applied and how you would run your cables. Okay. Okay. Now, when doing cable calculations, we need to just consider grouping. Group CG takes into account the heat that is emitted by cables and the effect that they all have on each other. Now, with cable tray, grouping has to be taken into account in the same way except for the odd exception. The two methods shown in the diagram are found in table 482 of BS 7671, given the distances and correction factors. Now again, bear in mind that at this moment in time it is the 18th edition and these are open to change. So you need to check your IEE regs. Let's make sure we get this in place, okay? Okay, yeah, thank you. Here we have joining of trays, cable. Now here I have on the tray fabrication video. So use the tray fabrication video I have on video on my channel already to show you how this is done, okay? Right? And how these are made up, okay? These ones are a little bit more difficult, but this one is even more difficult to get it around a bend using tray, okay? So utilize that for yourselves. Okay. Okay, now again here, you have different type of cable tray. So you have wire mesh, etc., ladder systems, okay, ladder racks, okay, basket tray, etc. Okay. So let's just make sure we can get that into view. Okay. Okay. Modular wiring systems. Okay. All we're looking at here is the cabling systems which have been supplied. Okay, many experts forecast that traditional conduit and cabling methods will be replaced by modular wiring systems on projects throughout the United Kingdom. Modular wiring systems are becoming standard practice for busbar and lighting distribution, meaning that these systems are wired up before they reach your location, so that all you then do is plug them in. Basically, that's the idea. Okay, multiple choice questions. Okay. Again, these are for you to answer. Please answer them. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Have a good day, and I trust you will find this information useful. Bye bye.